Oh dear. I'm doing real good today. Well, I got out my hook and I got out this pattern from Triple C, and I made it. And I love it. I am going to use it too. It will be a hot pad. That's what I'm going to use it for, because it ended up being too big for a coaster. I think I used yarn that was too big. The red yarn. I didn't have any, number 4 worsted weight yarn, so I made it with what I had, and it gets to be a oh man, maybe it's because I didn't eat lunch. But my mind just is not working. Hot pad, that's the word I'm looking for. A hot pad. And something else I made with the alpaca yarn that I got. Let me put it on and show it to you. It's a nice cowl for under your coat. It was actually supposed to go down to here, but I'm like going, I don't know about that. So I stopped where I did. This I made my own pattern. I took a, I don't know where I put it, a pattern that was knitted. It was a knit pattern, and I changed it into a crochet pattern. And yeah, I didn't go down to here like that pattern showed, because who wants to wear down to there? Anyway, this is what I've got, and I'm going to take it off because I am like really kind of hot. It must not be real cold outside. I used both, well, not all of both skeins, but I used a full skein, and then I was left with this much left over. And it's the alpaca yarn. So yeah, I enjoyed making both of those things. Well, this I made today. The other one I made, I think yesterday. But yeah, this is really cool. Oh, excuse me, and easy to make. It's not real hard. So I think a noob crocheter could make it. Um, yeah. Yep. 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 Okay. I also have another pattern that I printed out that I want to try to make, but I've got to make sure that I have um, all the stuff to do it with. Um, let's see. What I need: hook size G or 4mm, worsted weight yarn, sample made in my stash yard. Okay, there's a stash yard here. Red Heart Karen pound. Okay. Metal tape measure, which I don't have. Use an old one that you can repurpose. So I'll have to find an old yeah, a tape measure that I can repurpose. Oh my heavens. Either that or, some other way of doing it. I am going to get myself something to eat real quick, and then I will be back in here. Oh, man. Oh, they're over here. Okay, I'm back. I've got peanut butter, honey, and chocolate on here. Mm. Okay. Hmm. I don't know if anybody's watching. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm eating a very late lunch so that I can start thinking again. Because my mind just is not. I got powdered sugar all over my lap. Hmm. Yep. My blood sugar is low. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Powdered sugar in my hair, too. Mm-hmm. Mm. Eating some sugar to get my blood sugar up, and then the peanut butter sandwich with chocolate and honey on it to get my blood sugar up and keep it up. Mm-hmm. Mm. Hello. How are you crocheting around New Zealand? Welcome in. Nice to see you. Mm. Okay. Mm. It's Saturday afternoon where you are, huh? Sunny but cool winds. Not a very good summer here. Mm. Well, we're smack dab in the middle of winter. Yeah, we're getting lots of rain, or at least cloudy skies. But I'm doing pretty good. Doing lots of crocheting. I made this today. I followed a pattern by Dana from Triple C, Jersey. I think you're talking about this. Thank you. And I got some alpaca yarn, and I made this. That's the back. Yeah, sweater here. Okay, now, okay, so next time I will know. But I made this. It goes down to the shoulder. Made those in the last couple days. Had fun with it. Now I'm trying to think of something to make for my grandsons for Christmas. Not sure what. If you keep going, it could be a poncho. That's true. It could, but I don't have enough. This is all I have left. And I don't have the money to go and buy any yarn right now. So I guess I could keep it and, wait until I have some more money and go buy some more yarn. I think I'd probably need 3 or 4 more. I make ponchos out of 2 triangle shawls. Oh, I've got a shawl I made back here. It's a triangle if I can find the top of it. If I made another one and then, yeah, that would make, and it doesn't even have to be the same color, just a color that matches. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't even have to be the same color. Although I have a bunch of this color. So I could make another one and I'd have a poncho. That's a good idea. Thank you. Thank you for that idea. Yes, just so along the top. Yeah. And leave a space for your head. Mm-hmm. I like making things easier. Yeah, definitely. It's always nice when things are easier and not quite so hard. Yeah, I made not this sweater, but I made another sweater out of this color. It's the Pound of Love from Lion Brand, I think. Yeah, I like making things easier too. I I need to write the pattern I used for this. Um, pattern I used. I didn't use a pattern. I need to write my pattern for this. And for one other thing, can't buy that here, but we're getting more popular yarn here now. Ah, yeah. Yeah, New Zealand, is that up north? Like, hmm, my geography is not being too good for me right now. Down by Antarctica. Okay. So it's down south. Um, how close is it to Antarctica? Under Australia. Oh. Oh. Okay. So do you get colds? I mean, are your summers uh do you get hot summers or colder summers? Cooler summers for summer? Very, very windy. Oh, okay. Cold and windy. Is it cold and windy all the time? Some parts are hot and some parts are cooler in summer. Okay. Yeah, I'm up in Washington State, and the part of Washington State that I live in, Western Washington, sees a lot of clouds, especially during this time of year, because it's our winter during your summer. So, yeah, we get lots of clouds, and sometimes it rains with the clouds and sometimes it doesn't. If that makes any sense. Don't know that it does. Okay. Wow. Okay, so let's wind this up. And then wind this here to that point, and then cut the white off. Let's see. Been extremely cloudy lately. Hate it. In my childhood, we had lovely summers. Ah, But you don't anymore, huh? I lived in a lot of different places when I was growing up. Taiwan, Morocco, Philippines, the state of Maryland twice, and the state of Indiana, and let's see, where else? Virginia, and then up here in Washington. My dad was a Navy man, so we traveled a lot. And this was the last place that we moved to because he retired from the Navy. And we moved out here. And I have been quite happy to not move again. Let's see. What in heaven's name? I'm just going to crochet so I won't be typing. Okay. Nearly finished the first side of a shawl. Oh. Okay, that's my second bunch of white that came off of there. And then I have this bunch of white. Time to put my yarn away because I finished what I was doing. I decided to only make one of those. Down there, and this is scrap yarn because it's not enough to make anything with. Let's see, I want to try to move back inland away from the coastal winds. New Zealand is long and narrow, so it's all coast. Oh. That's no fun to be having the winds all the time, though. Yeah. So moving inland would be great. And put this up here. And I've got some red yarn to wind up. I'm trying to put away the yarn that I was using, but most of it is going to have to go in my scrap pile for scrap yarn, because you should look at Google Maps and find me. Yeah, that would be cool. Oops. There we go. Okay, I'm getting all of this stuff wound up so that there's still enough here to do something with. So I'm going to put it back in there. And I think no, I haven't put it all away. I made some videos of my holidays, so have a peek. Okay. I need to make sure that I'm subscribed to you. Crocheting around New Zealand. Let me see. Let's do this and copy. Then pull up that and this and paste. And there we go. Ah, yeah, I need to subscribe. Okay. There we go. And let's see. A video.
So hi there.
Whoops. Too low. Oh, that's nice. Nice color. Okay. I've made some videos of my holidays. Oh, yeah, I will look at them. So have a peek. New Zealand is very pretty. Lord of the Rings movie was made. Oh, that's cool. That's, oh, ow. I didn't know that's where it was made. I often wondered. Cool. All of the Lord of the Rings movies was done there, huh? Tom Cruise made some movies here. Oh, well, that's cool. Wow. Huh. Ah. That's a better way of making a sweater. Let's see, I need to like, and I need to ring the bell, and I need to leave a comment. The SWEATER/JERSEY, I think is how you spell it. Comment. There we go. I did all the things I needed to do. Okay. Especially the South Island, as it's so spectacular. Yes, all three movies. The guy who wrote them is a Kiwi. I think that's what it says. I started crocheting last year, so I'm just a beginner. But I try to show how to make things simple. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the sweater I see there, I don't know. I think you've passed beginner. Yeah, I think you're probably on intermediate. Oh, okay, that is garbage. That's why I crumpled it up. But I'm trying to think of something I can make for my grandkids. New Zealanders are called Kiwis, LOL. Oh, our native bird, brown and doesn't fly and nocturnal. Oh, okay. I had no idea. How? Huh. A nocturnal bird that doesn't fly. Cool. Everything I make is UK treble. Yeah, I call it a double. Okay. Ah, well, there are things you can do with the double crochet, like making a fan or a shell. I'm always Googling or watching YouTube to learn. That's the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it. When there's things I don't know how to do with crocheting or knitting or loom knitting, I look it up on YouTube. I do. I look it up on YouTube. And I always find something to watch that how in the world? Okay. Remove from home and let's put this over there. There. Yeah, Googling is always good to do. Because the way I learn by watching and doing at the same time. So Googling things or not Googling, I mean YouTubing things is the best way for me to do it. I watched some top-down knitting tutorials, but haven't tried it yet. Top-down. Are you talking about? I'm still new to knitting. I mean, not even a year. So, and I have never really used a lot of jargon when I taught crocheting either. So I'm not sure what you're making when you're saying top down. Is it a sweater or a top? A top being done from top down? Let's see. Yes, a new term for me too. Type in top-down knitting on YouTube. It's amazing. I haven't knitted for 45 years. Okay, let's go to YouTube and type in top-down knitting. TOWNKNITTING. Top-down knitting patterns. There's a cardigan, a sweater, and a sweater, and then just plain top-down knitting. Okay. You know, I think top-down would be better than bottom-up. Yes, from the top down, opposite to how I would usually do knitting. Yeah, I was loom knitting a sweater. And I was doing, you know, from the bottom up. I just got tired of doing it, so I frogged it all. I'm starting to learn some of the lingo. I frogged it all. And I made something else out of it. Out of the yarn that I frogged. But oh my goodness. I don't want that picture up. Look at the picture they've put there. It's a terrible picture of me. From the Hook Friday. That's what tonight's going to be on Triple C and Joe. Yeah. Apparently the garments fit better, but I'm too scared to start. Yeah. I crocheted a sweater from the bottom up. And I mean, I had to add in stuff here because it was like it was not going to fit. It was going to be way too big there. I want to make a sweater that is my own design. And yeah, I mean, the sweater I made, I used someone else's measurements, but my own stitches and stuff. Let's see. Oh, well, on my laptop, I can choose a pic, but laptop isn't working. When the live show starts, I make sure to sit and smile for ages until YouTube has taken a photo. Yeah, I mean, it's got me with my, you know, my, oh well. Things to KNIT or CR crochet as gifts for 4-year-olds. I've got 2 4-year-old grandsons. Well, almost, one of them is almost 4. They're 10 months apart. Oh, I should have put free on there. Free patterns. Well, what in heaven's name? Okay. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted. For 4-year-old boys. And what in heaven's... Okay. 300 plus crochet for boys' ideas. But what age? I'm trying to 12 darling crochet toys to make for kids for free, with free something. Free patterns. We'd like to show you notifications for... No, I don't want notifications. Oh, okay. Ah. Well, these would be fun things to make. I've already made a Pikachu. And I made a Pikachu, and I made a, oh, it's right here, a Jigglypuff. I'm giving this to my grandson who's turning 4 in a few days. And I've made an octopus. I'm going to take these buttons down here off and give it to my other grandson for his 5th birthday, which is in February. But yeah. Crochet rainbow basket. I could make them a basket. Or even a bag to put things in and carry them places. Thank you. Instead of stuffed animals, because they've got so many stuffed animals, it's not even funny. Ooh, what are these called? Crochet dream catchers. Ah, I'm going to have to look at these. Uh-oh, no. This is cool stuff. Cool stuff. Oh, yes, and then a mermaid blanket. Mermaid crochet bags. Let's see. Oh, ladies make those octopus toys for newborn babies in incubators because they like to hold the legs. Oh, huh. Yeah, I have never made a dream catcher before. I want to make one, but I don't have anything round. So I'd have to buy something. Hello, Jason. How are you today? Welcome in. Nice to see you. Oh. Huh. Check out secondhand shops for rings. Yeah, if I can find one that's open. Not much of anything is open these days because of the COVID-19 stuff. Our state is in lockdown pretty much. And I'm going crazy. Going very crazy. Government didn't lock us down again, thank goodness. Yeah. I don't think we have a national lockdown. It's just in our state. And it's she knew we would have ignored her orders. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of people that did. But there's a lot of people that followed them too. A lot of people like me. I don't know. I don't know. Jellyfish. They've got an apple and a pear. I don't know if you can see that. Probably can't. And there's an apple and a pear. And they're both pink. But making this basket looks fun. I could make a basket for each one of them and then make a bag for each one. Now, I'm not going to call it a purse. I already know how to make a bag. I could make my own design. Show me the basket. Okay. Well, this one is rainbow, but I would not do rainbow. Would not do rainbow. And it works best if you use, like, for the last basket I used 4 strands of yarn. I've got to starch it somehow so that it'll like stay up. Because it's yeah. Let me share this to I'm going to share this to my Facebook. And I'm going to put it in my group, which is where? Julie's Crochet and Create. I want to make some of these and post. There. You have to use thick yarn, I think. Bag O' Day Crochet Channel has a tutorial for those baskets. I used some thick yarn too, and that one doesn't stay up either. Oh, yes. It's been so long since I've done macrame. So long. I think I was a teenager, and I'm now. But I have some macrame stuff. Okay. I'm 57. My sister is 60. I'm 57. But I have, it's called Elephant Twist for macrame and other craft uses. $50 yards. Yeah, you are, but that's okay. Not that much older. Not that much older. No. Do you look forward to Rapture? Oh, I did not see that. I'm sorry. Yeah, actually, I do look forward to the Rapture. I started another old hobby again in collecting house plants. Oh, I am not going to start that old hobby because I lost my green thumb a long time ago. And it hasn't come back. Plants in my care end up dying on me. So, Jason, do you look forward to the Rapture? Huh? Some people are paying $500 for a small cutting. Oh, wow. From your plants? Became very popular during lockdown. Some people are paying $500 for small cutting. Wow. Wow. That's a lot. $500? Oh, okay. Wow. Huh. Yeah. Well, for me, what became popular in lockdown was like crocheting and knitting and loom knitting. That's what became popular for me. I don't sell. I pay only $5 for a rooted cutting. Ah, yeah, someone advertised $700 for a plant. Wow. It must have been a big plant. Or something. Because I can't see paying that much for a plant. They say it's rare, but I still wouldn't pay that much. No, neither would I. No, 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 no. Uh-uh. I would not. Definitely would not. Let me see. Don't think I have any pink left. I have orange. Orange and brown. Whoops. That would make some nice colored baskets. Let's see. Got to go. Pray. Be well. Okay. Jason, I'll be praying for you. We have to buy stuff from overseas and shipping is expensive. Oh, $75 for a small box from America? Oh, wow. Huh. Wow, wow, wow. Where are my crochet hooks? They're over here. There they are. So I never buy online. Yeah, I probably wouldn't either if I had to pay that much every time. Let's see. I'm only going to use one strand for, that's a 6.0. So I never buy online. Oh, I read that already. Where are the hooks that I had over here? Where's the other one? I could have swore I had two over here. And this is the bigger of the two. I don't want a 5.2. I'll use this one, 5.0. That will do it. And let's start with the orange. Well, do they have like places in your country that sell online stuff? I mean, sell like New Zealand, Amazon. Well, just the secondhand. most of the secondhand stores are. Not all our shops. Those and like probably all the mom and pop stores, they're all closed and will never reopen. Yeah, Dollar Tree, we have a dollar store that you could probably find those at, but at this point, their shelves are almost bare. Their shelves are almost bare today. Yesterday, I went to the dollar store, and the craft supplies were like not very much in there. Usually they're overflowing, but with craft supplies, but yesterday, hardly anything on the craft shelves. I was not a happy camper. But I did find some things for my grandsons to make gifts for their mom and stepdad and their dad. Their dad is my husband. I mean, my son. Good grief. Their dad is my son. And they're going to make Christmas trees for them. Yes, I stocked up a huge cupboard of yarn before last lockdown. Yeah. What's so funny is our dollar store that we have didn't really have any yarn to begin with, but they had all kinds of other crafting supplies. And I kind of, wasn't happy when they were no more. Ugh. So yeah, they did have like the stuff that you put fake flowers in to you stick them in the foam type stuff. They had some of those left, and I bought enough to make the Christmas tree, 2 Christmas trees. I sold all my card making stuff last year. Oh, I got rid of all my stamping stuff. I kept my stencils though, so I just need to get cardstock paper, and I can make cards again. I ran out of the cardstock. So yeah, I have a few older videos of yarn and fabric stores in my crochet playlist. The traveling ones are in glimpses of New Zealand playlist. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. Yeah. This bag is going to be a fun one because it's going to be something I don't have to sew together the way I'm making it. You will be shocked at the prices. Are they high or low? Shocked which way? High. Oh, wow. Huh. I sewed some bags. Ah. Yeah, I'm making two, one for each grandson, because they like having bags, not purses, but bags. And then probably get some small little gifts to put inside the bags for Christmas. I don't sew. I stay away from sewing machines and sewing needles and that kind of stuff. I end up sticking myself with the needle, the sewing needles all the time when I'm trying to do something by hand. And I'm always afraid that I'm going to sew my fingers when I'm using the sewing machine. So I just stay away from that stuff. I learned to sew from YouTube. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I don't know how. I do, but I just have a fear of those needles in my fingers. I do not like, huh, I almost said I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. Um, I I don't. Yeah. I took a sewing class when I was in junior high school, but when my kids were young, I made them a couple of outfits. And that was kind of fun, but I always had this fear in the back of my mind that I was going to sew my fingers together. Um, I know it sounds weird, but that's where my mind goes when it comes to that. Can't tell you why, because I don't know. Oh, just keep your fingers back. Yeah, I sewed a dress and skirt when I was 15 years old. What's your time? 2 p.m. Saturday afternoon here. It's 5 p.m. Friday evening here. So yeah, it's still Friday for me. I haven't gotten to Saturday yet. And it's about time for me to get myself in the kitchen and make some dinner for my husband, me, and my other son, who still lives at home. Just keep your fingers back. Yeah, I think you're a little over a day ahead of us here, time-wise. Because if it's 5 or 2 no, almost a day ahead of us. Later, I will mow my orchard when it's cooler. When it's cooler? Mow your orchard. Around the trees? Is that what we're talking about here? Single crochet, single crochet. I love the single crochet. Yes, I planted heaps of fruit trees. Oh, which kind? Apple or just all kinds of fruit or? But I'm the beach, so soil is mostly sand. Oh, which makes it hard to grow things. Single crochet uses more yarn. It does, huh? I can never get that straight as to which uses more yarn. But I'm doing the single crochet for the bottom of the bag so that you know, stuff doesn't fall out the bottom of their bag. All fruit, nectarine, apple, plums, lemons, peach. Oh, wow. Cool. We have some apple trees in our backyard, or a apple tree in our backyard, but it doesn't really produce good fruit anymore, I guess. It will be stronger single crochet, yes. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, is the strength. And, you know, so the things don't fall out the bottom of it. Probably needs fertilizer and a prune. Yeah, or a cut down. I don't know. I'm not into doing, you know, baking all the stuff that will come off of the apple tree. I mean, applesauce, yeah, I can do that. And I could probably make a pie or a crumble or whatever, but I just am not into baking. I don't know why, but I'm not. I and there, and this one, and this one, and one more, one more. Okay, now to just go right up over here. I'm just going to go in a spiral. Same, I don't bake anymore. Now I'm on my own. I like giving food away. If I have excess, though. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way to do it. I'm kind of doing a spiral thing here. Probably 10 rows of single crochet. Then I can do other 10 rows on each side. So and then I can even make a design or something. Not a design, but yeah. So My nose keeps itching on the outside there. I would need a pattern. Oh, I'm just sort of making it up as I go. Um, um, I've always been kind of that way, just sort of um, do it my own way type thing. And I actually wrote my first pattern recently, and I've got some people testing it. It's for a hooded scarf or scooty is what they call them, I guess, these days. But I made 2 different sizes, and then I wrote the patterns for them. Well, I can't do that. I need to watch videos. Oh. Well, there was a time when I didn't know how to read a pattern, so I totally understand. Um, I and when I didn't know how to read a pattern, I just did my own thing. I did single crochet and double crochet and made scarves or whatever. One, two, one, and one, two. I bet you after you've been crocheting for a while, and using patterns for a while, you'd be able to write a pattern. It takes a bit to learn the ropes, and then after you learn them, it's okay. I mean, you can branch out into other things and learn how to do more. I just do. Oh, did I read that already? YouTube tutorials instead. I make sure I say both US and UK terms. Ah, okay. I see. I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah. I was at one point making a pair of socks and I still haven't gotten back to them yet. But I want to get back to those and make them so that I can start wearing them. I was making a tutorial for it too, and it would have been my first tutorial, but I just haven't gotten back to it. Anyway, I am going to have 4 rows here pretty soon. Let's see, I had so many people asking me to teach them how I make my shawls, so I made a YouTube video tutorial so they can watch and learn that way. That's how I started doing simple tutorials. Okay, yeah. Let's see, I want to do this, and then this. And 2 into this one. No, I don't need to do 2 into that one now. Yeah, that's a pretty good reason. Definitely. So, you know, I said I needed to get up and make dinner and I didn't do it. So, I probably ought to stop what I'm doing and get my back end into the kitchen. I know people who are much faster than me. I wish I could say I was fast. Sometimes I do get on a roll and I do get going steady, you know, on a steady pace, but comparatively, I'm among the slower crocheters, which is fine. I don't mind. I'm sort of I started with the chain, but then I crocheted up one side and then down the other. Yeah, nice to see you again too. Let me know if you like my traveling videos. Yeah, I will. I'll leave comments. Okay? And I shall talk to you later. Have a good evening and God bless you.